One of the new phenomena that we've seen with the wealthy is a group I call the high beta rich. We used to have the millionaire next door, which was the sort of smart, humble dry cleaner down the street that had saved and not spent any money for years and earned $1 million in savings. We're now in an age of sudden wealth and sudden wealth loss. And the short story is that wealth today does not bring security. You can be worth $100 million, even in some cases $1 billion. There's a couple named Tim and Idra Blixith who were worth $1.2 billion. They were on the Forbes list, one of America's richest couples in the mid-2000s. Idra now filed for Chapter 7 liquidation bankruptcy, so she's at zero. So we are now in an age when people can go from a fortune of $1 billion to zero. And the reasons this can happen is because of what's happening in financial markets. Financial markets today go all over the place. They're incredibly volatile. We have more and more people that rely on debt for their wealth and their lives. You know, so many of us, including our government, were borrowing to maintain the lifestyle that we had. So when you had these assets that were inflated in the bubble, decline in value, plus you had all this borrowing, then you had these huge fortunes that could suddenly crash. And what it all means is that for some people, wealth no longer brings security. You know, I think many of our lives, we assume if I make $100 million or $20 million, if I just reach that magic number, all my problems will go away and I'll have stability. I won't have to worry about money. The truth is, no matter what you're worth, you still have to worry about money. In fact, I would argue the wealthier you become, the more time you spend worrying about that money because there's more to worry about and there are more problems at that level than when there's a lower level. So the age of high beta wealth means that wealth no longer guarantees security and that there are things that we have to do in our life, like make sure we have enough cash, make sure we lower our debt, make sure we lower our spending to brace ourselves and defend ourselves against the forces of our high beta economy.